Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the R91 Fallout 3 Assault Rifle mod, which is being released by user Tainted, and what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is, well, as the name does directly say, the Fallout 3 Assault Rifle, the R91, and oh, I am so excited to have this back in the game, as it was a fun weapon to use back in Fallout 3, and you guys know me, I'm a sucker for any mod that does add in to Fallout 4 a weapon we've previously seen in the franchise. It's just a good thing, and thankfully we get a pretty fun gun here. Now, what exactly do we get with this mod installed? Well, let's have a look at the Pip-Boy and take a gander at the standard R91 assault rifle, which, as you can see, is beautifully reproduced in this game. Beautiful texturing, beautiful modeling, overall a very lovely reproduction of the Fallout 3 version, and even, I think, better than the Fallout 3 version, frankly, because, I mean, well, this engine does have more polygons and higher res textures, so yay, I guess? But as for what you can do with this gun, with the fairly standard modifications, you will do a base level of 35 damage with the 5.56 ammunition, and a firing rate of 59, range of 203, accuracy of 74, and a weight of 8.7. And overall, a pretty decent little gun. Now, according to the mod page, this shouldn't really be seen as a replacement for either the combat rifle or the assault rifle, but rather a complementary weapon to those existing ones. And as for how you get your hands on one of these, it's actually pretty simple. Once you do reach level 24, you will start to see them spawned on gunners. As the little bit of lore reason as for why these are here in the Commonwealth is, of course, because the gunners found them scattered along National Guard checkpoints, as well as in the ruins of the National Guard training yard. It's always nice to have that little extra bit of lore for having, you know, a reason for the mod to exist. Always quite cool. And of course, with the modifications that you can add to it, you can play around with the gun a bit, not quite as extensively as some of the other weapons we have looked at in the past, especially recently, but you can still, of course, make yourself a lovely sniper rifle out of the thing, or a fully automatic suppressed stealthy gun of sorts, or, you know, just a more typical assault rifle, whatever your heart desires. So let's go take a look at those modifications, and then of course take some shots over there. So let us have a look first at, as usual, the receivers. Now, we don't have a huge variety of here, but we have the standard receiver, which is a semi-automatic one, and then you can go to heavier versions of that, calibrated receivers, hardened automatic versions, and even all the way up to an R93 receiver, which will actually change the ammo to 308, and this is actually how you get the most damage out of this gun, as I believe the, yes, 52 with the calibrated powerful receiver is the highest you can get with the 5.56 on here. Now, of course, that is before various skills, etc. So, yeah, not exactly the most high damage weapon ever, but still somewhat useful, especially mid-game. Now, as for barrels, we only have two options, either a short barrel or a long barrel, whichever you do prefer. Then in stock, again, just two options, either a full stock or no stock, just, you know, if you don't want to have that around for some strange reason. And then in magazines, we actually have a fairly large number of different ones here. A short, a standard, a long, or large rather, small quick eject, medium quick eject, and quick eject a large magazine. So again, just whichever suits your circumstance. Then next in sights, we don't exactly have a lot in here, but yeah, I'd say good enough, really. I would like to see some more, but we do have standard iron sights, a long scope, a red dot sight for close quarters, and a short recon scope, which is always nice to have. And then finally, we have the muzzle category, where we have either nothing, a compensator, a muzzle brake, or a suppressor, just whichever you care to have, and that that is it. That is, like I said, not exactly the most extensive in terms of modifications, but enough that you can play around with it a bit to get it to suit your particular circumstances. So let's go and have a look at this thing firing, and take a look at our 3 different versions, of course, that we have, starting with the standard R91. There we are, a fun little weapon. Not exactly the fastest firing, but there we go. A nice reload, and perfect. Now, the iron sights, I'm not a huge fan of on this thing. I don't know, it just doesn't seem very useful to me compared to some other iron sights we have on some other guns. But, oh well, that is the standard version. And always a good reload animation, nice to see that. So let us then go to our suppressed one here, which is a fully automatic receiver, so there we go, and of course our short scope there, very nice to have, and a pretty decent firing rate on it, certainly not the fastest firing weapon ever, and of course with the suppressor on there, it's pretty quiet, but overall a good use of the weapon, better I guess for, you know, more close quarters. And finally the 308 version with the nice long-range sniper scope. There we go, just a nice sniper rifle, good for, well, again, sort of, I think, mid-game, considering the damage that it will do. So let us actually take a look at the damage it can achieve on our usual target, Will, over here. Oh, this poor stray mongrel, all the things I have put him through. But oh well, let's take a shot and fire. There we go, 1 headshot will put down at least a mongrel. Where is our rad stag? Just right in the bushes there. Oop, took a couple more shots for the rad stag, but we did get him in the end. It looked like maybe 3 got him, which, hey, I mean, that's pretty good. And yeah, that is the R91 5.56 assault rifle, of course, coming to us from Fallout 3. Always nice to see those older weapons coming back into the game. I frankly never understand why Bethesda likes to take them out, but oh well, that is just Bethesda being Bethesda, I guess. But that's why we do have the glorious modding community around to bring them back to life. So that is really all I have today for this lovely little gun. If you would like to check it out for yourself, and I would definitely suggest that you go and do so, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that is going to be it for today. I hope you all have enjoyed, and of course that you do come back for the next episode, when hopefully we'll be having a look at yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one!